Hello archaeologists and welcome back to Weekly Excavations. This week we have updates across art, programming and design. But first, a quick announcement. We're very happy to share that Pigeon, the first game we made here at Barking Beagle Studios and winner of the 2025 NAC New Talents Award, is now available to wishlist on Steam. The release will include the base game, which will be free, plus a DLC with extra content and secrets to unveil. If you want to support us, the link is in the description below. Now, on to Buried Within Clay. This week, over on the art side, we start our updates with Nuno. His work involved creating a column model based on concept art from Gonçalo. He says, I started with the cylinder, adding loop cuts and beveling them to make the grooves on the column shafts. For the column's capital, I needed to make volutes, the spiral things at the top. Originally, I considered using the spin tool, but then I thought a more square look would better fit the game's aesthetic. Therefore, I started with the 3x3 grid and used the edges at the center to outline the spiral path, marking it with a simple bevel and inner extrusion. After the first volute was completed, I duplicated it, mirrored it, and rotated it until the whole capital was completed. The relief over the column shaft was made with more loop cuts and the insert faces tool, with a pitch of draft applied to give that pillow look. In programming, Diogo reworked our current prototype to be playable independently. Here's how he puts it. This week I have been assembling stuff into the demo level. But wait, I hear you say, haven't you done that already for last week's tests? Well, those tests were internal, so we didn't exactly need everything to be in place. We could instead use the power of imagination. So for example, when a tester would walk to a door meant to be locked, I would tell them, you can't open that yet. Or, when interacting with an NPC, I would instead roleplay the conversation. Unfortunately, we can't very well ship me with every copy of the game, so I'm now putting every piece in place so that the demo is playable beginning to end without me. Also in programming, João worked on camera swapping logic this week, the system that controls which camera is active at any given moment. In his words, from recent internal feedback, I realized we would need a tool that could handle swapping between more than one camera. Since we're using Unity's Cine Machine cameras, this was very simple to achieve, as we only needed to change the priority field of the cameras to change which camera was active. Design-wise, a couple of updates from my end this week. Similarly to last week, I've been working on the friends notes. I had a lot of things to go over with before deciding what the second one would be, so I ended up doing a frequency table for each used symbol to help me decide. This helped me a lot and we now have the two linguistics friends notes figured out. I'm really happy with these since, despite them being so short, they help decipher a great deal of all of the other cuneiform sentences in the game. The second thing is that I'm almost done creating the font for the prototype. To make the process easier, I decided to use an already established U3 font and extract the characters to be adapted to our ligatures. I will continue working on our font in the background, but this way we can write the cuneiform into the game right away. And that's all for this week. If you're interested in Pigeon, wishlisting it on Steam is the best way to support us right now. Link is below. And if you're enjoying the Buried Within Clay devlogs, a like and a subscribe go a long way. Our Discord is also in the description if you want more info on the project or just chat with us. And as always, don't forget, an archaeologist never misses an expedition. See you next week!